Hey guys, it's Beecher again. I'm going to talk about some of the things I learned in Module 2. First thing I learned is the history of YouTube, where it came from, how it started, and I find it kind of interesting that it started really as a dating site, and then before it even kicked off as YouTube, it kicked off because some guy wanted to find, I think it was Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction and couldn't find it anywhere else. To this day, still haven't found it, but you know, it is what it is. Another thing I learned in Module 2 is the standards that YouTube has set for its viewing and producing demographics. It's kind of interesting, to me at least, that it even has standards. A lot of the websites nowadays they're just like, oh yeah, as long as you mark it as mature content, you can post whatever you want, or something like that. And YouTube is like, nah, don't post that. If you do, we're gonna have the button, but there's still gonna be a way for you to take it down if it's too over the edge. And like they said, it's not a shock site. You're not gonna go on and find blood and gore and dismembered arms and stuff like that. One of the most interesting things I find about YouTube, though, that I learned in Module 2 is the technological and societal advances that it's been through over the years. I can only imagine YouTube when it first started, the guys probably had a little tiny server tower to hold, I don't know, a couple hundred videos maybe. And now I'd imagine YouTube today has a whole buildings and buildings full of server farms, basically, just to house all the content that it's on now, which just shows how much money and time has gone into YouTube over the years. It's also made a lot of advances in society. People can make full professions just off of YouTube now. And a lot of companies have invested into making YouTube one of their mediums for advertising and deploying new shows and stuff of that nature. But anyway, it's kind of interesting to see that how society has not pushed it away, like, no, this isn't formal. It's become formal. It's become something that we think that was once just a pastime has now become a profession. And I find that interesting because what's next? What could possibly be next? Maybe soon, in a few years, they'll have a new form of video that we can watch, like they did in Star Wars, you know? A little person pops up in front of you and you can watch a scene play out. Maybe that's the next YouTube here in the next, I don't know, 20 years-ish. But even if we get to see something like that, I'm excited. And I know that I learned a lot in Module 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little fireside chat, if you guys don't know that reference. But anyway, have a great day, and thanks as always for your time.